Hello beautiful souls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am your host Anu and this is your October 2021 general reading for the sign of Virgo. So Sun, Moon, Rising or any placement of Virgo in your chart, this will be your reading. If you are interested in a pick a card format, that is already up on the channel, so go check it out. That is more for the larger collective and doesn't really like put you in a zodiac sign category. I know people enjoy both, so I'm just trying how long I can do both formats and we'll see. So Virgo, let's get your overarching energy from angels and ancestors and let's see what we have. We have Stargazer, set your sights higher. Look at that. I have to say some of you may be really interested or starting to get interested in learning about esoteric, like things like astrology, tarot, oracle card readings, or Reiki, or you know, different manifestation techniques and things like that. This is very galactic, or even like getting into what's the word, star seeds, origins, and those type of theories and things, right? So this may be the time where you might find yourself being very interested in those things. If so, just follow the nudges and see where it takes you. But overall, if none of those apply to you, this is really like setting your sights higher. So aim higher, okay? Value yourself. I don't think this is a big picture thing. This is just like giving more credit to yourself and really valuing yourself and putting a higher value on your own self-worth and aiming higher. Okay, that's going to be the main theme for the month for you. I really like this. Okay, so Virgo, let's do our Celtic cross and see what tarot has to say. Let's see what's at the heart of the matter for Virgo this month. We have Page of Cups. Ooh, look at that. It's like dreamy energy looking up, and we're talking about the Stargazer energy. So some of you are definitely dreaming something. I don't know, it could be profession-wise, it could be a new course. It could also be, as we talked about the esoteric stuff, but this could also be just general life, you know, dreaming up how you want it to be. Let's see what's crossing it. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So dreams versus the pace of the 3D world is what's going on here at the core of the matter. Let's see what lies beneath. Two of Wands, so wanting to expand, but there's a little bit of a wait period, or it's just a feeling at a crossroads, right? So your soul is contemplating which way to go. Let's see recent past. The Four of Cups, again, a little bit of a waiting, a contemplative energy where we feel like, when are things gonna arrive? We're just, you know, testing, or the situation is testing our patience a little bit and feeling a bit of like a melancholy kind of thing. Top of mind, we have Five of Cups. So thinking about some of the past disappointments, let's call them, our spilled cups that didn't go our way. So it's still active in our mind, and we'll talk through that. In the near future, we'll take the first card that flips. We have the Page of Swords, another sword, so creative ideas, a creative burst. Again, for some of you, definitely like there is either somebody starting a new course, because swords are our intellect, our thought, and she's literally like reading a book here, and these are all our, you know, aha moments, the light bulbs going off in our mind. And then you also have the Page of Cups, which is about new emotional beginnings. Okay, so could also represent children for some of you. Now let's see how you're showing up in your power, in your ego. We have the Three of Cups, so enjoying the fruits of our labor, enjoying the little moments. I really like that. This is a very joyous energy, and you're exuding a lot of joy. Wanting to be with our friends and family. Let's see what surrounds you. We have the Queen of Cups. So a lot of emotions, good emotions, in our hopes and fears. We have the Wheel. It also came out in the same position for Taurus, but I don't think there are that many similarities. But if you're called to, you may want to check that out, because that's also an earth sign, or your sister earth sign. And let's see what is the possible outcome, we have, this was showing up again and again, 8 of Wands. So this did want to come out. So there you have it. Things moving, a lot of momentum, a lot of action towards the end of the month. And you know, it's again, it's like the sky, things, fireworks in the sky, and this is the stargazer energy. Okay, so feels like we're leveling up into certain areas. And as I look at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is all about recognition, be it career. A lot of times I see this as a career recognition, but in general, this is recognition from others, where we finally get to take center stage. We've been working behind the scenes for so long, and finally it is our time to shine. All right, Virgo. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening this month in the overall theme. So let's look at this. You're coming from a time of where you may have been, because I'm looking at the, what's top of mind is 5 of Cups for you. Where you're coming from is 4 of Cups, and then what's beneath is the 2 of Wands. Okay, and as I said, 2 of Wands is a desire to expand, to grow, to take a new course of action. But sometimes we can create a sort of a standstill if we're not able to pick a direction, right? So there's some sort of directional alignment that's happening in the soul and the subconscious over here, which may be making you feel like you're at a standstill. Because in the recent past, looks like you've been waiting for the right opportunity, for the right time to come. And, you know, you did have, like, again, the 3 of Cups is here. You have that. You have the little joys and wonders of life, but you want more. And that's what you're waiting on. You're waiting on that big next break. And, you know, along with it comes some of the feelings like, okay, when is that going to happen? The 5 of Cups, you know, looking at the spilled cups. But, you know, this is where Spirit tells us to actively forget about the cups. Just remember the lesson. Remember, you know, what it taught you, what it made, how it made you into who you are, and then look towards the other 2 standing cups. So this is, again, actively shifting our perspective and aiming higher. So for example, for some of you, if this was like a job offer that you were really waiting on, okay, and you wanted to pick a direction, you were really waiting on, you went through the whole process and the offer doesn't come through, we often become our self-critical, you know, let's say, I don't want to use the word enemies, but we become our own self-critics, where we say, we start thinking about, we're not good enough, we were not valuable enough to that job. And this came up early on with this energy too. Set your sights higher. That's, you did not land that job because that was not meant for you. You are too good for it. So you got to elevate. You got to shift your mindset, excuse me, over there. Okay, so that's what's coming through very strongly, because, and trust me, you're doing it already, but sometimes these doubts creep back. Now that was just a job example. You can apply the same for housing, for professions, for relationships, any area of life. The same concept applies. So please adjust it as it fits to your life, because I feel you're doing quite a bit of active work in there to manage that out, okay? Because you are in this hopeful energy. The Page of Cups is very dreamy, it's very hopeful, dreaming about how they want to live their life, what they want to build. And you know, what's kind of, again, there's a little bit of weight here with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles moves slowly. Why? Because they're very methodical, they're very thorough, they think of every single thing and they build a plan and they follow that plan, and they will follow it till they reach their goal, right? So that's what's center stage for you here this month, Virgo. So keep focused on your goal, you know, stay in that energy. You're not, you know, one to shy away from hard work. You're a Virgo, you're very detail oriented and you're very thorough. Stay in that energy. That's your powerhouse. Okay, so stay there and, you know, have your sights set higher. You are coming into a creative new beginning with the Page of Swords. This, again, as I said, talks about new creative sparks, new ideas, learning a new skill. You know, I don't know if you've like, this could be learning to ride the motorbike or like driving for the first time, or just trying some, you know, some new technology for the first time, testing out new software, whatever it may be, right? Completely different, like maybe you switch from an iPhone to an Android phone, or, you know, like learning something new that is there, and it's going to trigger or challenge your brain in a positive way. Okay, you're going to enjoy this, whatever this new beginning is. Stay in that dreamy, fresh start energy. because things are changing. Things are changing over here, as we see. Joy is important, and I really like seeing that, because you do have the Three of Cups showing up as your energy. Okay, this is what you're exuding, you know, connecting with friends, connecting with close near ones and dear ones, and enjoying, and like the simple looking at the stars at night. Like, who does that? You have the stargazer, and then the stars are showing up in this chart as well, or in this card as well. So see if you can, you know, get out for a walk in the evening or at nighttime when things are calm, and if you're fortunate to be in a place where there isn't any light pollution or less light pollution, look at the stars, actually gaze at the stars, enjoy the moment. So this is, again, you already are in this energy. This is very fresh energy. I really, really like this, because a lot of times we don't make time for the simple pleasures. This could be just like, you know, relaxing on the couch and, you know, just having a nice evening, any of those. So stay in that energy, because there's a lot of love around you. You know, what surrounds you, you have the Queen of Cups. So there are a lot of elements that, you know, are bringing joy, and there are a lot of caring people I'm hearing around you. This could also be like, there are, in this card also in here as well, there are a lot of feminine. So there may be a lot of divine feminines around you. Could be friends, could be mothers, sisters, or even it's not about gender, but again, whoever, people who have a very gentle, generous energy, they are around you to help you through whatever you have, right? Whatever is going on in life, they're there to support you. You have a lot of support around you, and you're coming into a new cycle. In your hopes and fears, you do hope to get into a new cycle, to end the old patterns, end old behaviors, you know, end the cycle of like trying to achieve something, it doesn't go through, it falls through, whatever happens. So it's a completely different cycle that you're stepping into. And the wheel unfortunately turns slow, so sometimes it can bring these feelings of like, you know, standstills and melancholy and feeling bored and just stagnant in life. That can happen because the divine wheel, you know, does take time, because so many elements have to fall into place, and the universe works on it round the clock to get us there. So that is happening. Okay, that is in your hopes and fears. It is coming, and there will be a lot of momentum. So, you know, you have pretty fresh energy, which is very good, because you're going to need it. You have the Eight of Wands in the outcome, which is, you know, a lot of momentum, things moving. Could also be travel, short distance or long distance travel for some of you, if again it is safe in your in the area that you're in. Or this could also be connecting with a long distance person, I'm hearing for some of you. But again, the element of stars and stargazing is coming through again. Look at the sky, aim higher, aim higher. You're gonna conquer quite a bit if you put your mind to it. That's what I'm hearing over here. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's get you an Abraham Hicks message or affirmation. These are manifestation affirmations. So let's see what Abraham Hicks has to say for you, my beautiful Virgo, for the month of October. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. It says, my slightest improvement is of such great value. And, you know, this is, again, you have pages here. So again, even the smallest step is very additive towards your progress. And all it takes is like one baby step at a time to shift our vibration in general. And I'll read you the message as well. But look at her. She looks like a queen, Mother Gaia, and again, the sky and the stars. So my slightest improvement is of such great value. You can pause and read it on your own as well. But this is what it says. There is tremendous value when you are able to deliberately cause even the slightest improvement in the way you feel. For even in that small emotional improvement, you may have regained a measure of control. You no longer feel powerless, and so your trek back up the emotional scale is now not only possible, but is relatively easy. And if you're not familiar with the emotional scale, I would highly recommend just like look it up on YouTube or just search online, Abraham Hicks emotional scale. It's a very, very, very powerful tool that I use myself often. I literally have it on my phone, and it asks you to see where you are on the scale and then actively try to just jump one step at a time on that emotional scale. And the highest are, of course, love and joy and happiness, and all the way at the bottom is like anger, frustration, envy, and all those things. So that emotional scale. Just look it up. You will love it, actually. It's a very good tool. But that's what it's saying. Even the baby step, as we said, baby steps in changing your vibration like makes a huge difference, and gets out of you feeling like you don't have things under control and makes you feel more empowered. So aim higher on the emotional scale, going back to this thing. Okay, so those are the messages I have for you, Virgo. I hope you liked it. If you did, do remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you need a personal reading, the information is to the left or in the description box. Email me and we can go from there. All right, wish you much love and light. Take care.